Call me old man Wade.
Damn you, old man!
Wait.
Old ass man.
Shut up, old man. You smell like fart.
No!
Old man.
He's so old, he got a podcast on cassette.
Fuck, you're old.
Damn it, Wade.
Yo, so before we recorded, I was just like fucking around on Facebook, just trying to like figure a couple things out, just like wasting time. And I come across Charmaine's story, and it's something about Cardi B, and this happens to be one of the most Cardi B statements ever. Cardi slammed biphobic tweet, and she goes, "I ate bitches out before you was born."
Wait, what?
I don't know what Cardi B said, but her response to it was, "I was eating bitches out before you were born," and that is by far the most Cardi B shit to say.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
Yo, we both love Cardi B on this show, so none of this
Yeah,
shit.
I loved Cardi B before it was popular.
Yeah, that's 1,000% true. Like that was your bitch before like people made it like fun and topical and shit. But yo, I was fucking dying when I read that shit.
Yeah.
Because I think they got it all. I think they got Cardi B all the way fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? Like she's always been like Cardi B, and according to people who knew her before the music and all that, have said the same thing. They're all like, "Yo, Cardi B has always been Cardi B." So I'm not shocked by that at all. But anyway, welcome to the Old Man Wade Show. I am your host, the God of Stubborn, the Lord of Laughter, Old Man Wade. That sultry yet tired voice you hear is the pinnacle of political perfection, the superior super woke hobby.
What up, everybody?
What's going on, Nate? What's going on, hobby?
Yeah, I'm cooling, bro.
What's up, Mr. Busy Man?
I'm always busy, bro.
Yeah, but you hit this shit on another level, man. Like you out here, like you performing.
Yo,
And this isn't one of those like toxic, like, yo, I'm trying to be like you things. You really out there like busting your ass. Like you just came from New York and you just like you quit. So you know what? Let's just start like this though. A lot of people say in order to find your dreams, you have to do X, you got to do Y, and you got to do Z.
Yeah.
You actually did that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I've always kind of been like that. Like when I told people I was quitting my job, like a lot of people, I felt it. Like I didn't really care. Like I don't care what people think or say, and it wasn't out of any animosity. I think people were kind of like, "Oh, you sure you want to do that? Like, life's hard out there. You gotta whatever." And to be honest with you, like, I didn't really. I mean, I don't know. I used to. I don't really tell people things that I go through in life too much. I kind of keep it to myself for the most part. Like I'm not one of those people that vent on Facebook and shit like that.
But that's usually how it is sometimes. People like stay low and keep firing.
And that's how I've always been. Like my job that I had, it was a really good job, but it was the first like 9 to 5 job I've had and for a long time. Like I've always hustled. Like I've always tried to find ways to make money. That's how I grew up. I grew up with people that do that. And honestly, like I've always taken risks. Like I've always like, I mean, it doesn't always work out, but you know, I got into a point where I'm like, oh, I've learned a lot of skills over the time. I've built up a pretty good network of good people. And for a while I've been, you know, consulting people and, you know, kind of low key on like their business moves and stuff like that. And so I just, you know, I do it myself. So that's, you know, and it's not myself, bro. It's like really like I have really good people in my corner, bro. Like,
you do. You absolutely do. We actually talked about it briefly on BBN, and I was shouting out Danielle for owning the radio station and another person who, like, you know, just like, you know, fuck y'all. I'm gonna do. You can't tell me what I can and cannot do. Especially when like the people who are saying it to her, like, you know, don't have the same kind of drive that she does. Like, you know
people are gonna say a lot. Like when you want to do something in life, and this goes for anybody, like people are gonna always tell you their opinions, which are fine. Like it's fine. Like I'm not like, please tell me your opinion. Like give like I'm the type of person that likes like constructive criticism. Like I really don't come in with that pride shit, to be honest with you. Like I don't care. Even if it bothers me, I'm not, it is what it is. Say what you gotta say. But at the same time, bro, like I've learned over the time that most people um, for whatever reason, aren't able or willing to do what it takes to like accomplish the goals that they want in life. Like it's hard, bro. Like it's hard work. Like me and you talk about all the time. Like in order to accomplish anything that you want to do, especially in the creative space, bro, you gotta like
What's your
feel
favorite
pain.
phrase? Sacrifice for your work.
Sacrifice for your work, yo. Like you gotta go through. Like you, if it's something you're passionate about, bro, and people say there's not enough time, or I'm tired, or I'm depressed, or whatever it is, like yo, get over it. Like if it's what you want to do, this isn't a bootstrap type of thing, though. But it's really just if, and it might not work out, but if it's what you want to do, bro, like fucking do it. Like shut the fuck up, get up, and do it.
Well, I agree with some of that, and I disagree with some other stuff. Like, 'cause um, sometimes like, and this is something like through therapy I've learned. And again, this is always up for debate. Like, I'm not telling you you're right or wrong, obviously. But one of the things I have learned via therapy is like sometimes you do actually need like the break. Like, you know what I mean? Like you do need to like sacrificing for your work is something like, like you said, if this is something you want to do, you
Yeah.
should absolutely do it. However, there is such a thing as working too hard or like not taking care of yourself. Like, you know what I mean? So if you physically can't do something, I completely understand someone going, you're like, yo, I can't actually do this today because,
Yeah.
for example, like how many times have I said like, yo, I'm just not in the right frame of mind to do it. And I reason I
And I
say
be
that,
wanting to kick you in the butt for saying that sometimes. Not gonna lie,
which
but
is
I get it.
fine, but
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna put out a shit product
Yeah, I get. No, I
because
get it. Like I get it.
because
Yeah.
of like, how I feel. And like, and that's my biggest thing about
Yeah.
certain things. It's like if I'm not in the right frame of mind, like all I would do is just tarnish the product. Like, you know what I mean?
Maybe. And I get that. Like I that's 100%. Like yo, your health should come first. Your mental health, your physical health should come first. The only issue which makes it hard is that like people in our position, that are trying to create something, and we don't have like rich grandparents and all this other stuff to kind of like bankroll this stuff and take care. Like it's really
Or a rap career to get the industry watching you.
exactly. And that usually doesn't work. But like it's really you are your own safety net. Like you gotta like it's like working out. It's like when you work out, you don't get nothing done. If you're trying to lose weight, you're not gonna lose any weight by going half and constantly taking breaks and stuff like that. Like you have
Um,
to.
it, it, uh, it, that's true and not true. The reason I say it's true and not true is because like any physical therapist will tell you like you do need breaks in between working out. You do need to give your body a chance to heal from working out and things like that. It's like so like going like when I was going through physical therapy, like there was like you can't go every day, or when I was working out a million times, it's like a bunch like they're professionals were like, yo, you got to give yourself a chance to heal, otherwise you're gonna fuck your body up.
Yeah, but you still got to go hard. Like the one thing
Yes,
about
absolutely, absolutely.
working out, and I think people tend to mess out or whatever, is that you start feeling pain. Like not even pain. Like if you're working out with good technique, you're not gonna feel like literal pain.
I get what
You're
you're
gonna
saying, though.
strain
Yes,
and you're gonna struggle, and then you're gonna either give up or you're gonna continue. Like you know what I mean? Like you got to
yes,
push yourself. If you don't push yourself, you're not gonna accomplish anything.
absolutely. Now I get what you're saying. And I agree with that 100%. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's, it's, but some people like it's. I'm trying to think of what it says. People think that it's easy. For example, when like the podcasting or whatever. Someone will be like, well, all you're doing is talking. I'm like, no, it's not really all you're doing is talking. Because if all I was doing was talking, then everybody and their mother would do. Well, everybody and their mother does do it. Yeah, but everybody and their mother doesn't do it consistently and they don't do it as well as I do. Like, you know what I mean?
Slight
That's
flex.
the difference. That's the difference between one thing and the other. Like people can talk about LeBron James all they want. He's the most talented player to ever play the game of basketball. You can't like, and no one can really, you can't take that away from him because he has busted his ass specifically to accomplish what he set out to accomplish. Like the man is approaching 40. No, he's not 40 yet, but he's approaching 40. He's been in the league fucking forever. and he's missed a few steps, but he's better. He's still, I personally think, the best player in basketball 20 years into the game. And that's because of work ethic. That's because of the want. That's because of the desire. And that's part of the reason I think that people miss out on a lot of opportunities. And they also want to say like, well, it's just this, and it's never really just that, because it's more than, like, I hate that phrase. Well, it's just this. I'm like, well, it's not just this to me. Like when people go, oh, you have this little blog. I'm like, no, I don't have this little anything. Like I bust my ass for this. Like, you know what I mean? I don't just come up with some shit and then just write it. Like, no, there's research that goes into this. Even the shit that I know, I make it a point to look it up, because like, who knows if I read it wrong or the interpretation could be different.
Oh, I get it. It's all about intentionality at the end of the day, bro.
Absolutely.
People, like you say, people never know how the sausage is being made, man. And you know what? It's fine, because it's not fine. I mean,
I get your point, man. Like it's
you
like,
just
like you
gotta,
said.
yeah.
Go ahead, go ahead. No,
No,
go ahead.
I'm just saying, you just nothing in life. Things are rarely given to people, and this whole idea about like the self-made man or woman, or the pick yourself up from their bootstraps, like all that's bullshit, bro. Like it's all hard, and you need people, and you need a team, and you need a network, and you need, you know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing's given. And you're gonna spend time. Nobody's gonna wanna participate in the things you're doing, and then none of your friends are gonna be liking your posts and stuff like that. Like that's what it is. That's life, bro. But at the same time, if you work on something and you become good at it, like you don't just become good at things, right? Either. That's another thing too. Like, practice, consistency, like you touched on that. Learning best practices, and not learning them so you can do them exactly like everybody else is doing, but best practices will help guide you and help you craft a product that anybody, even if they don't know you, will find appealing and want to support you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's just what it is, man. Like, it, hard work should eventually show off. Like, it should sell itself. You know what I mean? Like, and if not, do something else. Or, keep doing it. Cause if you're doing it for the money, I don't do nothing. I'm doing it for the money, like,
Yeah, if we
at
were
all.
doing this
Like,
shit for the money, we would have quit a long time ago.
hell yeah, bro. Like, it will come, you know what I mean? If you strategize, and you're patient, and again, you really study the game. But other than that, bro, just do what you want. Do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, man, and do it good. Be good at it. Period.
You know what's funny? Even if, here's the funny thing about it, you don't got to be good at it. If you're enjoying what you're, if you're enjoying what you're doing, who gives a shit, man?
Yeah, hell yeah,
Like,
hell yeah.
Like that's the other part about all this. Like people forget that, like, it's
Yeah.
just because it's like you're not making like tons. Like, and this is always funny. The people who think that because someone's has an X amount of followers or an X amount of views, that automatically means that they're making money. No, that's not true at all. Like, that people forget that it's not nearly as easy as everyone makes it out to be, it's difficult. And even for those people who have the privilege of being all in, wow, sorry, looked at a text message and read that. But even the people who are born into money, that don't mean that are they in a place of privilege? Absolutely. They're absolutely in a place of privilege. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that they didn't necessarily fight to get to said point.
I agree.
And like, I don't know, like that's that. But anyway, I want to talk about the shit like you've just been, like you just got back from New York. Is that something you can talk about?
Sorry, there's a bell being rung in my house right now. Let me let that go. But yeah, I could talk about it. If you want to hear about it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like and this is something else that, like, I know how you say like you can't necessarily depend on your friends for certain things, but I really do truly believe that your friends should be interested and big up the things that you're doing. And I think that what you did was spectacular. Like, I've only seen some of the videos, and you were like, yo, that's not even close. That's like the tip of the iceberg of the stuff you were doing. So what were you out in NYC doing?
So me and one of my brothers, I got a group of people that we call each other brothers. It's like there's a bunch of us, man, and we're all over the country, all over the world. And a number of us are doing we're doing a bunch of things. One of our brothers passed away the beginning of this year, and we went to a couple of us went to the memorial, and we linked up. I do my video thing, and one of my brothers, he does photos. My bro ETN, and we're just talking. We're geeking out on camera equipment, and we're like, "Hey, man, we should do something together." So we're just talking about that, and then we meet another one of my brothers, Baker, and he's telling us that he runs like a media kind of marketing thing. And he manages like millions of dollars and all this other stuff, right? And we're just talking, whatever. And he's like, "Hey, man, I need a media team for this project I'm doing in New York." And we're like, "All right, bro." Like, we're brothers, so we talk shit about each other, right? So we're like, "Okay, whatever," right? And I'm thinking like he might need like a little website. I'm thinking like I'll put together a little Squarespace site for him, whatever. Like, and he
Yeah.
shows me his site, and it's like it's crazy, big time, like big sponsors, Toyota, and it's actually it's the HBCU football classic. It's something that they used to do. They stopped doing it for a while, and he brought it back to New York City. Um, they actually did it in MetLife Stadium. That's where the Giants and the Jets play. They locked down Times Square. Like, it was
Which was
crazy.
fucking
We had
cool, man.
celebrities, celebrity athletes were out there. And it was just a beautiful, like, it was all black, bro. HBCU culture is lit. It was thousands of them. It was thousands of people, bro. That was a football stadium, an NFL football stadium, and it was pretty packed. And what we ended up doing, we're following his story, his story and his team's story. We got to meet all these very successful black people. We're doing a little mini doc. We also were on the field, so we got a lot of footage. Howard and Morehouse, their football teams played. Got their drum lines, their cheerleaders. It was just a real, like, just it was, man, like, it was one of the most. It was a crazy experience, and the funny part about it, like, me and my bros, we decided to do this together, and like our first project professionally was giant. Like, we got people, like, we got NBCs looking at us, like, like, it's crazy, bro. Like, it's I
That's
never
fucking
even
amazing. But
imagined it would only be possible. It's only possible because of the people I know, like,
well, also give yourself some props too, because like you can know somebody, but again, as a point we just talked about, you still got to put the work in.
yeah, no, we work, bro. Like, I don't want people to look at our weekend and be like, "Oh, I want to do that." Like, yeah, you want to do it, but
Do you really want to though?
you gotta love this. You gotta love it, bro. Like,
Mhm.
we was out there. Like, we were out there, like, every day, like, barely eating, like, barely sleeping, just
Well, you don't do
constantly.
either one of them things anyway, so.
Yeah, yeah, normal thing. And that's the thing. Like, my brothers, we all have the same work ethic. You know what I mean? We go hard. Like, we go hard, bro. Like, it's hard for me to find people with that same drive, like, almost willing to kind of like put their bodies on the line for something that we're passionate about, bro. Like, we go into it like fighters, like an MMA fight, like one of my bros was a fighter. Like, and we've always been like this since we're 20 years in to this family that we built. And, bro, like, the world isn't ready. That's all I know. I don't talk about it much. This is probably the most you guys are hearing about it, but this is just,
But I think that people do need to hear these stories because
yeah,
like you said, like no one wants to know how the sausage is made, but I think that people should know because
yeah,
it's not necessarily the easiest thing in the world. It's not the easiest thing in the world. There are going to be days where you're running around and you're like, fuck, I really want to stop and get a cheeseburger, but you're like, fuck, I
yeah.
can't because I got shit that I got to film. Like, you
Yo,
know what I mean? So it's not always as easy as everyone makes it out to be. So like, at least like you
it's a
said, so
lot of sacrifice, man.
yeah. And you could have and you could have just as easily like stayed with the company you were with and just been content making a good amount of money, especially considering that you
Yeah,
rose the ranks pretty quickly.
yeah. I
And
walked away from a lot.
you did, but
Yeah,
you walked away from a lot, yes. But I also look at it like you came out with more, like you know what I mean. Like you were, it's like I can't wait to have this conversation with you years from now when you're like, oh yeah, I quit my job, da 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 da, but now look at me, like
Yeah.
and it's not even just on like again, this has nothing to do with money. It's on a level of lifestyle. And
Yeah.
again, not money. It's like what's your quality of life like? Are you happy, or like are you like, how was your family? Like, you know what I mean? Like these are the things like people forget when it comes to doing these passion projects. Like it's not all about the cash. It's not all about that. It's like, yo, I'm doing this because it makes me happy. And even that, something as simple as like, yo, I do this because it makes me happy. It gives you a better quality of life because you're
Yeah.
doing
Right.
something every day that like brings you joy.
Yeah.
Like shout out to Brandon. Like he sounds ecstatic when we do the Ball Black Nerds podcast,
Yeah.
and that makes me happy because this is something that he believes in as well. So it's these little things like that that make projects or hobbies or career choices that much better.
Yeah. Yo, just go out there and take risks, man.
Just what?
Go out there and take risks.
Yeah.
Take risks.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that, old man. Like,
absolutely, man. Like
I
I'm
saw the
gonna
docket today. I didn't get a chance to look at the docket all weekend. I looked at it. I saw what you had on there. I'm like, oh, for real?
because, dude, I'm like, yo, and I hope this doesn't sound like condescending, but I'm proud of you, man. Like I'm proud of all of my
Bro,
friends
that sounds condescending, bro. That makes me happy.
Yeah, like I like, you know what I mean? Like I got friends who've been busting their asses and just getting promotions that they deserved years ago. I have friends who are working on a million different things. My wife just finished nursing school, like watching her go through all this stuff. Your wife is, I don't know, I don't want to say what she does, but she just busted her ass to do something like incredible. So I hear this stuff and it makes me very happy that I'm even affiliated with y'all, because it also reminds me that like I'm not alone in this whole like, fuck, I really want to do this and I'm gonna continue to make it. Like I love podcasting. If I had to choose between podcasting and writing, I'm probably gonna choose writing. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I would stop doing it just because one thing popped off. I love doing this. This makes me happy. This absolutely makes me happy. And when we sat down and had conversations about, hey, the quality needs to be better. And I was like, oh, well, I can't do this, I can't do that. And my wife was like, all right, I'm buying you a fucking microphone. Like, you know what I mean?
was so happy when she said that. I remember that she was like, "How much is the mic?"
Yeah. Then like she just goes, "Yeah, I purchased it." She didn't even tell me until she was like, "So yeah, I just bought it."
I think she probably told me before she told you.
Oh no, I was sitting right next to her. I know I have the conversation. No, actually, no. I'm sorry. So yeah, you're right. So she's having this conversation with Super Bowl, right? And I'm sitting there. I forget what I was doing. I think I was writing at the time.
Yeah.
And she's over there, like, she just got super quiet for some reason. I'm like, all right, but if you're comfortable with your significant other, like, silence isn't really a big deal. But something was up. I could tell something was up. And I was like, what are you doing? She goes, oh, no, I'm talking to Hoppy. I'm like, okay, I don't think nothing of it. And 2 minutes later, she goes, okay, yeah, it's about you that microphone Hoppy was talking about. I'm like, the fuck?
Damn right. Yo, wives, I love wives. They're awesome.
And it's actually worked out pretty great. And for those of you who remember what but when we were always recording live and together, the audio was different. We were in a different setup. We were in a different, the microphones were different. So it sound fine, but now that we have to go remote and we're using certain technology to record it, I need a different brand of microphone. Like now you don't hear the fan going off as I'm trying to record because it's picking up everything. So
yeah.
But long story short, like it was great. And so I'm happy with everything that's happened. And I can't wait for the next time we come on the show and you're like, oh, yo, I just did this. Because
it's gonna be crazy, bro. Just the stuff coming down the pipeline is gonna be stupid. That's all I gotta say.
Stay low and keep firing, man. Stay low and keep firing.
Oh, I'm proud of you too, man. Like the progression's been real.
I'm just here.
Real. Like,
I'm just here so I don't get fined. But now, But speaking of wives, this is something I never got. Yeah. Have you ever gone through your wife's phone looking for shit?
Like looking for shit?
Not like
looking for what?
Like not necessarily looking for like, oh, she has a picture that you want, so let me go. I know she has a picture. Go look. Do you go in your wife's phone looking to find like bullshit? Like, oh, I knew she was doing this.
Nah.
Have you ever done that to a girl in general?
I would say probably early in our relationship, maybe. But nah, I mean, And then before my wife, they were like cell phones weren't really that popping, really. So not really. I mean, yeah, I know. I never did. I was never a jealous dude ever.
I envy you for that.
Yeah.
I don't do it anymore. I haven't done it in shit.
Mhm.
I don't think I've done it since. It's been a while. It's been years.
Yeah.
Like since before we were married was the last time I did that shit.
Okay.
I'm listening to a show that will remain nameless because fuck them, they don't need my plug. And they were talking about that, like, going through your girl's phone looking for stuff. And one of the dudes was like, if you need to go through your girl's phone and look for stuff, just fucking break up with her.
Yeah, do that. Cause that's gonna just create all types of mistrust, bro. Like if you're gonna cheat on me, then we weren't meant to be.
Yeah. Like, yeah, and furthermore, if you're gonna cheat, just do it so I don't know. Like I don't want to fucking know.
I want to know.
Not
but
me.
I'm not gonna go look for it.
Not me. I don't
know what
want
I
to fucking.
mean?
I
Yeah.
don't want to know.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
And Boston's so small. I don't know if this applies to other places, but it's so small. Like, if your wife is cheating on you with somebody in Boston and you don't know about it, you don't have enough friends, or your friends suck.
Oh man.
Like, it's funny because I'm aware of somebody that's getting cheated on right now, and I don't like them, so I don't care. But the fact that everybody knows and nobody's telling this guy is hilarious to me.
That just that says a lot about that dude. Though.
I'm not. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's hilarious.
And dude, if you're getting cheated on and everybody knows and no one's telling you, that means there's something
Yeah.
wrong with you.
I mean, if I liked him, I'd be more sensitive about it. But ha ha.
Oh shit. Hey yo, you want to hear something funny that I'm shocked that the world didn't know?
Well,
People don't really fuck with England.
I mean, there's a good reason for that.
We
There's
did
a
a
very
whole
good reason
episode
for
about this. We did a whole ass episode about this.
Yeah. That's a
I'm not sure
really-
if it was during COVID or if it was pre-COVID, but we talked about it's right around the Markel I forget the actress's name. Meghan Markle.
Oh, Meghan Markle.
Meghan Markle, thank you.
Markel.
Yeah.
What is she? French? Like,
She's Canadian, so I guess.
is she Canadian? I thought she was American.
I don't fucking know.
That's clearly we don't know much about the worlds, bro.
No, we don't know about this shit. Hold on.
Clearly,
She's not really someone I give it. Like, you know what I mean?
Black
She's not
Princess
really.
Diana. I love her, bro.
Nah, yeah, she's American. My bad.
I love her.
Shit,
I
she was
love
born
her
in
'cause people-
California.
I love her because people I don't like hate her.
Isn't that the greatest thing in the world when like someone when you genuinely don't like hate somebody, you're like, oh yeah, I'm on the right side of things then.
Yeah, that person must be great, actually.
Now I want to go watch Suits.
Yeah, for real. Suits. That's where she's from?
Yes, one of the shows
Yeah.
she was on was Suits.
Yeah. Fuck Great Britain, bro. Like, I mean,
You get no argument from me.
yeah, like I don't get it. And she was queen for so long that she was queen. She was queen around the end, like the tail end of the British Empire. So at a point, the British Empire, they said the sun didn't set on it. Like it was legit. Like legit, they ruled the world. The British Empire ruled the freaking world. So with that being said, just like how Captain America failed the celestial test, Great Britain failed the test because it was like, listen, you were in charge of the world, and it's shit, bro. Like everything, like the conflicts in the Middle East, conflicts between Pakistan and India, colonialism, slavery, capitalism that just like destroys the little man and just props up the worst people in the world. Friggin' a power structure based on white supremacy. I don't know. We can go on religious. Religious depression.
They are the epitome of nepotism.
I mean, it's literally. It should be just called the Neps. The Neptunes.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And with the exception of Prince Harry, they pretty ugly too. So let me just add that.
Yeah. I was on Black Twitter laughing my fucking ass off.
Yo, they went in, bro.
Yo, because you're rarely on Twitter. So if you
Yeah.
saw what was going on,
Yeah, no, it was live, bro. I was enjoying. I was like, I don't want to listen. I'm pretty sure she was a good lady. You know, I don't know her.
I mean, didn't she kill her daughter or have her daughter killed or some shit?
Or her daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a rumor. I doubt that's what really happened. Princess
Yeah.
Diana was being chased by paparazzi because she was like the most famous woman at the time, and paparazzi was going nuts at the time. And her boyfriend were trying to get away from them, and they crashed. That's how she died.
Yeah. I'm gonna lean on the conspiracy theory just because that's who I am. And
Yeah, why not? Who cares? Like, please leave the British Empire alone. They've never done anything to anybody.
Yo, one of my favorite things was someone said, "Hey, India, Africa, Ireland, and a bunch of other places, you go back and get your jewelry."
Yo, for real, go get your shit, bro. Yo, get your shit. She's gone. Get your shit. Go.
Yo, a bunch of and it wasn't even just like Black Twitter. It was. I saw one tweet. It was like, "This is the first time Black, white, and Indian Twitter."
Yeah.
was all in
all in. Yo, we needed friggin' Killmonger to roll up there with his little jean jacket on.
Oh,
his little jean jacket on and be like, "This is for my ancestors, bro."
Yo, I need to find that image now because that's gonna be the link image. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Have him sitting right behind the casket, bro. Like just chilling.
I'm not.
Like just waiting, bro. Like.
Nah, I think I'm gonna walk out with it.
I'm taking it.
Yo, this shit is the greatest. I know some people listening to this going, "How dare you make fun of the Queen's death?" I'm not making fun of the Queen's death. I'm making fun of y'all niggas who think that England was like this fucking super great place.
No.
They've been a piece of shit. Well, this happened before them. Well, then why don't they do something about it?
Yeah, no, F them, bro. They represent, like, listen, I get it. Like, they represent their culture. I get it, but their culture is also responsible for some of the worst atrocities in human history. So I don't know. I'm not out here celebrating like Hitler's cousin's death. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not here.
I'm not blasting R. Kelly.
Yeah, like, yo, Cosby. I'm not watching the Cosby Show. Like,
oh, speaking of which, we got to cancel Mystical too. That's a nasty nigga too.
Didn't we been cancel him?
Like, nah, I gotta like delete.
We canceled him a while ago.
I gotta delete that shit out my phone. Like, he's going like a third time, dog.
Bro, he told y'all motherfuckers what he's about.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Yeah, but okay, I get it. I understand, and I'm not even trying to make light of it. I'm not trying to make light of it.
I know you're not.
Literally, his lyrics were talking about forcing a woman to have sex with him.
Yeah, I came in with my dick in my hand.
Yeah, freaking
cool.
Rick Ross almost got canceled for like the whole roofie thing or whatever, giving it E to a girl. I don't know, whatever.
I slipped a Molly in her drink and she didn't even know it.
This dude literally said, "I'm busting into your room with my dick in my hand. Chill.
Be cool." That's the part that got me. Be cool. Fuck you.
And then like that, I'm not surprised. Like, I don't know. Listen, I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not shocked by a lot of these celebrities because a lot of it comes from, as we talked about before, it's privilege.
Yeah.
You get away with a bunch of shit and it's like what do you mean I can't fuck? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, yeah, how dare you want to not do something?
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, fuck that dude. So yeah, I gotta delete all his music on my phone. Doesn't make me happy, but fuck him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not dying on that hill. I also don't give a shit with people who do listen to. Like, oh, I'm still gonna listen to it. That's fine. You
go right ahead.
You do whatever you need to do.
Whatever you need to do, bro. And people say that, like the whole R. Kelly thing. People literally still post, "Oh, I'm listening to R. Kelly. Nobody's gonna stop me. I ain't part of the sheeple." I'm like, yo, listen. So you listen to the sex trafficker all you want. Just don't be proud of it.
Yo, people want to be so like It's like they don't. It's like, yo, it's sometimes it's okay to conform. Yo,
Yeah.
sometimes it's yo, sometimes it's okay. Like
Yeah.
that's fine.
It's okay. We're not gonna judge you.
For
We're
real.
all doing the same thing.
Yeah. Like I'm not, yo, I'm gonna stop my heart from beating. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to run my blood.
Yo, I can't stand people like that, bro.
You nutty niggas.
Serial contrarians. That's what I call them.
Yo, I've never heard that, but that is so goddamn true. The serial contrarian.
Yeah, I like nutty nigga. Like nutty nigga's good too. So
I got that from
nutty
you know I
nigga,
got that
a serial contrarian.
I got that from Chris Rock. Like, you nutty niggas.
Nutty. Oh, Chris Rock. Chris Rock himself was a nutty nigga. So whatever.
Well, yeah, that's also 100% true.
I wish he could get slapped again.
I don't.
Yeah, I said it.
I don't really give it. Did we talk about that on the show at all?
I'm pretty sure we did.
So I'm of two minds about. Just in case, just real quick, I'm of two minds about this. Should
way back in time when Will Smith smacked the shit out of Chris Rock.
Here's my thing. Should Will Smith have gone up there and slapped Chris Rock?
Yes.
Okay. Now, here's my thing about that.
Yeah.
And everyone goes, "Oh yeah, he didn't do it until he saw his wife face." Yeah. That's usually how it goes.
That's a trigger.
When you see that shit, you're like, "Oh fuck, I shouldn't have laughed at that. That really hurt her. Now I need to," you know what I mean? Like, I get it.
Oh, this nigga just made my wife cry.
Yeah.
This nigga just made my wife feel uncomfortable in front of the whole world.
Yeah. And to make it, and here's another thing about that. Let's take it a step further. And this is me joking and not joking all at once. I don't want to hear the conversation on the way home that I didn't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Now, granted, you know my wife. You know Valkyrie. So she might have gone up there and slapped him herself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then the conversation would have been, "Yo, why don't you check your woman? You go and tell her that." Well, I'm not. I'm like, all right, then shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
listen, you talk shit about my wife, bro, in front of me. Like, the least I can do is smack you.
So now I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. On the flip side of that, they're jokes. They're jokes, and he maybe he overreacted. Just maybe he overreacted.
He definitely overreacted. Yeah, I mean, sure, he could have been peaceful and been like, "Oh, peace to you, my friend. Here, take my other cheek, my friend." Like, he could have done that.
Like, he could have walked up to him on stage and been like, "Yo, we gonna have a conversation about this shit later."
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I've done that and smack the shit out of him later.
Yeah,
that's fine.
That's cool. But
he didn't do that though.
Here's the biggest part about this. And this is how I know we talked about this, because I'm pretty sure I said this on air before. People going to comedy shows, do not let Chris Rock get you, force you to get your ass whooped.
Oh yeah. They got security.
Yeah, you see the dude who tried to run up on Dave Chappelle?
They took his arm off. Right, they took his arm off.
Yeah, like Jerry Seinfeld was there laughing at him.
I think Jon Stewart was over there getting some kicks.
Yeah, that was a rule with even Jon Stewart was over there making jokes. You know it's bad when Jon Stewart's like,
you get beat up and then you get made fun of by some of the funniest people in the world. It's hilarious.
Yeah, but you know the sad part about it is that some of these motherfuckers really think that like that's the clout they want. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the other thing. Like that's not, like, I'm not trying to go viral like that bad. Like, you know what I mean? That's just some dumb shit. Like, I don't care enough. Like, I'm cool.
Nah, I'm with that.
Yeah, whatever. Do you're not? I always forget. Are you a football fan at all?
Yeah.
Because apparently Gisele. Let me find. I actually have an article about this. Gisele Bundchen's tweet to Tom Brady as she skips the game met with skepticism, and this is from Newsweek. Tom Brady returned to the field for his first game of the NFL season on Sunday night, and his wife Gisele Bundchen tweeted her support, but was not there in attendance. Apparently that's an issue, but Bundchen's absence at the game was noted, as she was often been spotted celebrating her husband's success in luxury suites in the stadiums over the years, and some believe that the couple has been experiencing marriage troubles since the legendary quarterback withdrew his retirement announcement and decided to return back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the 2022 season. So here's my thing about that. a lot of people, and again, a podcast I'm not going to name, was talking about how first they said that Tom Brady has more money than Giselle.
I mean, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. He's been making a lot of money, but Giselle,
He's still 150 million short from her, and this is after she like retired from being the biggest supermodel in the fucking
she's the
world.
most successful, richest supermodel ever in history, and there's been some really rich supermodels. So I don't know.
Yeah. So Tom Brady took pay cuts, but she
got
also
international money. She's international. Tom Brady is America.
Yeah, National Football League.
Yeah,
international supermodel.
I know they call it the Super Bowl or whatever, but it's really just the American Supersize Bowl.
It ain't called the World Super Bowl.
Yeah. No.
So people have been saying like, well, she should have to sacrifice for him, and I'm like, dog, she's
been sacrificed for him.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking? And it kills me on niggas, and I said niggas talk and don't know what the fuck they're talking, and like don't know what they're saying.
Yeah. Gisele Bündchen is worth $400 million as of 2022. And Tom Brady is worth $400 million. So they're tied.
Are you sure? Because when I looked it up, I got 450 and 250. But you know what? It don't even matter.
Yeah.
So
I know what. I think it is 250.
So let's just say for the sake of argument that they're equal, right?
Yeah.
Together they're worth $800 million.
They're not equal. They're together. They're worth like 750 million.
Okay, yeah,
650 million.
She makes more money, but even if let's just say for example, it's all equal. They both make the same amount of money. I think it's within her right to be like, yo, I want you home to take to like for your kids, and it's beyond the idea of like you're missing first steps, first haircuts, first words, and things of that nature. He's playing a sport where he could get hit and die, or at the very least sustain an injury that is permanent.
Yep.
And we've seen how many football players end up fucked up because of CTE. Now Brady's lucky enough that he hasn't taken a hit like that. However, you can't you can correct me if I'm wrong as the scientist on this show. You can't tell you can't find out if you have CTE until you take a look at the brain after the person's death.
Yeah.
So therein lies another problem. So it's like, you know what I mean? I understand. She's like, yo, come the fuck home. And a lot of these dudes specifically want to be the one to take out Tom Brady.
Yeah. But Tom Brady legitimately loves football.
Yeah.
I would say she's in her rights to ask, but he's also in his rights to say no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I absolutely agree. And this is one of those things where people air out there like, and it's like, I don't even know if it's really that serious. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let me make sure she didn't say anything like out of pocket. Well, not out of pocket.
Who, Gisele Bündchen?
Tom Brady publicly apologized for breaking that. No.
What?
First thing that came up was Tom Brady publicly apologized for breaking a tablet in a fit of rage days after reports that he and Gisele Bündchen had been living apart for more than a month.
Yeah, they've been living apart. Yeah. They've definitely been living apart. I mean, they'll be straight. They'll both be straight.
Yeah.
They'll be all right. I ain't worried about these two rich ass white people.
Well, she's Brazilian.
She's white. she's Brazilian and white. Brazil had the largest slave population in the Americas, bro. Trust me.
Are you serious?
There's a distinction. Yes.
Yo, I used to I'll tell you offhand this woman's last name.
Yeah.
But she lived in Mexico for a while. She had by far the most German last name I've ever heard in my life. And I could not stop fucking laughing at that. I was like, yo.
Bro, I man, listen, I get it. But yo, just because you speak Spanish doesn't make you a person of color, bro. Or Portuguese. She speaks Portuguese. She's Brazilian. Doesn't make you a person of color.
There's a comedian, Tom Segura. Love this dude. He cracks me the fuck up. His mother is, I think, Venezuelan or Peru. She's Central or South American. and he doesn't go around. He doesn't go around saying that like he's not white. He goes, I just happen. He goes, I speak Spanish, and he goes, but he has also said that he's a white guy. Like he knows.
Yeah.
He's
No.
not running around saying nigger.
No. I mean, listen. You you know what? Let me not. This is a subject for another show. Like, Giselle's white.
Yo, is this the reverse one drop rule?
Yeah, this is she got more than one drop of white, trust me. She is from the Great Caucasus Mountains.
The Caucasus Mountains.
She's from the Caucasus region of Europe.
Oh man. Why is the word caucus so fucking funny to me?
Because it has
the word cock in it, yeah, probably.
Cock in it, and we're immature.
Yeah, that's also 100% true, but the Caucasus Mountains. It also sounds like it's like if they initially wanted it to sound like the most proper thing in the world. Like it's like they didn't know one day that you can you imagine a person who named it the Caucasus Mountain, and it's like and like
they giggled.
No, not even. This is even better. Like there's somewhere in hell, and the devil's like, hey, so I created a new word. Really? What'd you make what word you make? Oh, cock. Why'd you call it that? Because from now on, the word that the place that you created will always be linked to a dick.
No.
Is it wrong that I assume the person's in hell?
What's up?
Is it wrong that I assume the person's in hell?
I mean, if you take the Bible literally, everybody's gonna be in hell.
Yeah.
I mean, who's gonna follow all those rules?
Well, according to South Park, the only people who got it right are the Mormons. Mormons are the only ones who will go into heaven.
Well, the Mormons are fucked up too.
Their special underwear.
And racism.
Oh, yeah, fuck the Utah Jazz. And fuck 90% of their fans. Like they are noted for like dropping like the N-bomb on players and then going, I bought a ticket, I can say whatever I want.
Yo, Mormons literally, like, I don't know if this is still a belief, but one of the beliefs in the origin of man is that black people are black because it's like a cost of a sin, like we're all the kids of Cain or something like that. Because of his sin, we're painted black. For a long time, black people couldn't be like in their ministry. So Mormons are some of the
be in your ministry. I'm not going somewhere where I can't jerk off.
When I look at black Mormons, I always look at them sideways.
Is that like the country version of black Republican is black Mormon?
Honestly, I don't know, bro. I'm just like,
I'm feeling like a black Mormon. My life is mad boring.
Hilarious.
Oh shit! I'm in a really good fucking mood today. I don't know. I gotta go to work.
We got like maybe 10 minutes, and we got through like a quarter of the docket. Yo, Old Man Wade show is back, baby.
It really is. So you want to get to the fun stuff, or do you want to talk about Little Mermaid? Or you want to get to our fictional crushes, or you want to talk about Little Mermaid?
So I read that wrong. I thought it was fictional comic book crushes because I saw Amanda's list and it was all comic book characters. So mine's are mainly comic book characters. I started to add some non-comic book characters. I think I added like one, but let's do it.
That's fine. You can do like you'll just say yours is all comic book characters. Yeah, so I'm gonna name one, you name one. Mine aren't in any particular order. And I want to shout out to DD Sweets. We recorded a show last week, but the audio was like it was doing this weird shit, and I tried for like a week to get this shit to work. But shout out to DD Sweets. Make sure you follow him on Instagram.
Hey Pete, he never called me. He never told me what happened. What a jerk face.
Yeah, I'm a dickhead. I'm aware. Shout out to DD Sweets, one of my favorite non-binary people in the world. He's fucking awesome. They're fucking awesome. So I'm gonna start my number one, maybe my number one. But so I'm gonna go with Tahani Al Jamil from The Good Place. She's definitely on my list. Like I feel like she's just been like she knows the Kama Sutra in and out, and she also probably wrote a few. Like she may seem stuck up, but I think she gets down.
Yeah,
and she's fly as hell. So there's also that.
All right, so I'm gonna go with. Okay, I'm trying to look at non-comic book characters.
No, you can just keep your list, and we can do a non-comic book one later for you.
but I don't wanna. I got some people. I got somebody. So my first one's gonna
All right.
be Grill Cut. Right, this is a deep cut. She's a female Klingon that appeared on Deep Space Nine, and she was in love with Quark, and it made me believe that one day I might have a chance if Quark can get a dope female Klingon, then maybe I can one day. So
Yo, I can't wait.
shout out to her.
I can't wait to put this list on Instagram when the episode comes out. Yeah, I'm mad. Deep Space Nine sounds like a porno though.
Yo, now I know what I'm gonna search for.
Oh man, Wade is back, baby.
Yeah. Oh man, Wade is back.
All right, so number 9 on my list is Daenerys Targaryen.
Okay, ain't she like 12?
No, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. These time skips are like crazy.
No, Daenerys, not Rhaenyra.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, she's all right.
Yeah, I think she, and again, she specifically found, she was just like, I want to know how to fuck. Teach me how to fuck, and then she learned how to fuck. So I'm with it.
I want you coming to me knowing how to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to teach nobody nothing.
I'm not teaching her. Some hot other what the fuck are they called? Some other hot horse fucker taught her how to do that shit.
Yeah.
I forget whatever whatever the name of their race is. I forget.
That was the most rapey friggin' honeymoon scene I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, that was rapey, but like then eventually
Horrible.
she took the power back.
Yeah.
I'm mad I just said that.
She literally took the power back. But anyway,
All right, so who's next on your list?
Cece from New Girl.
Who? Oh yeah.
Is ridiculous.
Yeah, please tell me you're like editing this list so I can make this, because you may have won just off of Cece.
Yo, Cece's bad, bro.
Cece's bad as hell.
Cece's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like it hurt. It makes my stomach hurt. Like for real.
Yeah. Damn. All right, I guess I'm gonna follow it up with Valkyrie from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I mentioned this on the podcast I did when she was in Thor: Love and Thunder, and she beat a bunch of ass and then kissed that chick on the hand. I was like, yo,
bro.
That was some sexy shit.
All right, Amanda Waller.
You're gonna have to explain that one to me.
Yo, listen, it's all about power. It's all about power. It's all about resting bitch face. Imagine what her resting bitch face is like, bro.
That's her face.
Exactly.
Imagine what it looks like. It's literally her face.
And I guarantee you, like, she's like I guarantee you she looks good in some lingerie. Like she's like thick, plus size. Like she's probably like kind of muscular because she's dealing with all this other stuff. So I think there's a lot hiding underneath those pantsuits.
Dog, you just can't. You're just attracted to Viola Davis. So am I.
But I'm not even thinking about Viola. I mean, yeah, Viola Davis, yes, definitely. Also, shout out to the what is it? Her new movie?
Oh,
The Woman King.
The Woman King, yes.
Yeah, shout out to that. I've heard good things. I've heard bad things, but from mostly people that I don't listen to anyways. Yep. So,
I can't wait to go see that movie.
Yeah, for real.
The Woman King looks good. If Valkyrie's off this weekend, maybe I'll go see.
Listen, she's a powerful woman, bro, and it's I don't know. There's probably something wrong with me.
That explains your love for someone else who I'm pretty sure is on this list.
Oh yeah, she's next.
WWE star Asuka.
Okay. Is that a fictional character?
I don't know if I'm going by fictional character just because I don't know if how she acts on TV is how she acts in real life.
All right, got you.
And since wrestling's fake, I'm going with it. And her real name isn't Asuka, so.
All right. Emma Frost.
You
know it was coming. You knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming. It's just like if you fuck Emma Frost, I know it's coming.
A little diamond baby. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I want to make a blood diamond joke so bad, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, there'll be some blood involved because that looks uncomfortable for
Yeah.
me.
And you know what's funny is like it's I did the which I can't wait to do this on the on BBN, but I did my top 100 comic characters all time, and my the guest on there called her the Step on Me Queen, and I was like, yep, that'll do it. Oh man, next up I got Kate Pride.
Okay.
You know I got a thing for her, and
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
it's not everyone will go like the girl next door. Like, nah, I like Kate Pride because she's bad as hell. And every time someone tells her she shouldn't or can't do something, she fucking does it anyway.
Yeah.
I fucking love that. I absolutely love it.
All right, Natiri, and that's the Navi that Zoe Saldana played in Avatar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you know I like tall women.
she ain't tall. She's
tall,
a fucking giant.
tall and blue. And she would touch me on my face and say, "I see you."
You just want her to put one of her dreadlocks in your butthole.
That I mean, I am not anti-pegging. I mean, I thought that was been cleared for a long time.
We have definitely cleared it out. Shout out to Charmaine because we went in there, had a fucking blast talking about pegging and how I'll get pegged and see a rainbow.
Yeah, listen. Hey, listen. It's only gay if it's two dudes.
I mean, and even then, it's just a fucking label. Fuck who you want. I don't care. Just be consensual and enjoy it.
Oh, I'm not saying a bad thing. It's just
I
like,
know you're not. I absolutely know it's not. I think I'm officially done with like labels. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Gay sex seems like some of the best sex ever, probably. I mean,
I'm more comfortable with that. I'm just not attracted to do.
You know exactly what your partner wants. No guessing.
Yep. Number 5, we got Jennifer Walters from the MCU.
Okay.
But I want to make it a point. I didn't say She-Hulk. I said Jennifer Walters. See, I like Jennifer Walters. Like, I like the goofiness. I like the sarcasm. I like
She's so cute.
Yeah, man. That's I think that's really what it is. She's just like super cute.
I like her a lot. When that dude walked away from her after she turned into when
Jennifer Walters, I was like, you are.
I was like, you're crazy, bro.
For real.
You have both. I love both of them.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I really want her to like pick me up and carry me to a room.
Yo, that was my love language.
Your love language is being dominated.
Nah, I just like you know what? I like when mean women like me and only me. Like my wife can be mean to people, but she loves me. And that makes me feel good about myself. Yes, hate everybody else but me.
Yeah, that's I think that's why Valkyrie and Shay Knights get along so well. I think because they equally hate people.
Yeah, but they love us, so
Yeah. You're up next, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Harley Quinn.
That's a good one. I can also see that for you as well. That makes sense.
I really fuck with Harley Quinn, bro. Like I want to beat up the Joker just because of the way he treated her.
You don't have to worry about that. She beat his ass.
Yeah, for real. But I want to help her. I want to help her jump him.
We'll say why. She don't even need it. Oh, you want to do it for sexual gratification? Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I'd be so horny.
You just say I'd be so horny.
I'd be so horny.
Oh, fuck this. This is great. Monet St. Croix.
All right.
Again, she talks a gang of shit. She's got this like soft side to her, but she also has that like I can carry you to bed. She's like she's confident. She's like confident in her like sexuality, and she looks like she fucks.
All right, I'm gonna go with Sarah Pizzini. She was her alter ego is the Witchblade.
Oh, okay.
I remember I just as a kid, like looking at those covers of Witchblade, those did things to me, man.
Yo, fun fact: her and Wolverine got it on.
Who didn't Wolverine get it on with?
Oh, fun fact: today's comic book quiz. The question was who hasn't Elektra got it on with, and the answer to that question actually was Wolverine.
Oh, really?
It was the options were Doctor Strange, Daredevil, The Punisher, or Wolverine, and Elektra and Wolverine have never got it on.
Okay. All right. That's all right. So not a lecture.
The
You suck, Wolverine.
I think it's a respect thing. That and the fact that I don't think she's attracted to him on any conceivable level. Man, I mean, think about the people she's fucked. She's fucked Frank Castle, Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think Wolverine's in her like demographic.
No, he's too short.
Yeah. Who's next for you?
So I'm gonna go with Jane Foster. Actually, no. Before I go to Jane Foster, I'm gonna go with Black Canary from the Harley Quinn movie, played by Juicy Smollett's sister.
Juicy Smouye.
Yeah, Juicy Smollett. Journey Smollett.
Yeah, she's fly as shit.
She killed that role. Like, gosh,
And she
I didn't know she was like that attractive. Like, I knew she was a pretty girl, but like her attitude, that just everything about that character, like that's her. She knocked it out the park, bro.
1000%. And furthermore, she knocked it out the park in Lovecraft Country as well. So
Oh yeah, she was dope in that. She was so dope in that. She's such a good actress.
Absolutely. Number 3, I got Jessica Jones. I mean, if you know my wife, you get it.
I was waiting for that to come up.
Yeah, trust me. If we get it on, it's coming up. Yeah. Oh man, I love me some Jessica Jones. She's like this. My list is in no specific order, but trust and believe that if it's a fictional character list, Jessica Jones will always be on the list.
Yeah.
And trust me, there are people on this list that I forgot. Like you brought up the beautiful woman from New Girl, and I'm mad I didn't put her on my list.
Cece's one of my original crushes, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go because at the interest of time, this will be my last one. I don't have it on my list, but I'm gonna put it on there right now. Xena.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that she was gonna be on your list.
Xena.
We'll do that
for sure.
I'll give.
You have to explain that, or
no, it's fucking Xena.
All right.
So I'm gonna go. I'll do my last 2, Kelly Bundy, because she was my original crush.
Mm-hmm.
And number 1, I'm going Lucifer Morningstar from the Netflix show.
Really? You was digging her?
No, from the Netflix. No, from Lucifer.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking Sandman. Yeah. So you like that dude, huh? Attractive guy,
and Lucifer looks like he fucks.
Yeah.
Like there's no way he doesn't know how to get somebody off.
I'm surprised you didn't say Thor from the MCU.
Nah.
No?
Nah. He's
too muscular for you.
If I'm a fucking guy or I'm gonna have sex with a guy, it's gonna be Lucifer Morningstar from that show. He's again, like I get that Thor is Thor and all the other stuff, but Lucifer looks like he really be in there putting it down. And one of my favorite moments was he had a threesome. It was him, another dude, and a woman. And if someone walked in, he goes, "Oh, why do you think they call it the devil's threesome?"
So here's the thing with you, old man. Like, you tend to have a kind of bi-curious way of looking at life. You don't like butt stuff. How's that going to work out?
I like what I like. What the fuck you want from me? Like, you know what I mean?
Now they're going to look at each other in the bed like, hey.
Like, yo, this has been the Old Man Wade show. I want to thank Super Bowl guys for doing this. I know he's tired. He just got back from fucking New York. So shout out to you. Don't forget to find him on Let Shit Record on Twitter. He may not respond, but he will see the shit that's going on. I want to shout out Black Twitter for having a fucking field day the last couple of weeks. I want to shout out myself, Old Man Wade Calm on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. On TikTok and Instagram, I'm doing comic book quizzes every day. I think they're fun. I put some music to them. Like today's was Elektra, and it was like, which one of these characters has she not been romantic with? And I put "What Is Love, Baby Don't Hurt Me" in the background.
What is love, baby don't hurt me.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening. And as always, be excellent to each other. Peace.
Peace.
Damn it, Wade.